Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I would like to show you how we can do this part modeling as shown in this figure. If we look at this component, actually this is a pulley, and we have two grooves here, where these two grooves is where we mount the two V-belts, where the two V-belts will be wrapped around this pulley. So this figure show the pulley is kind like the illustration show that it is kind like a half sectioning, and the idea of this sectioning is just to show the internal dimension of this pulley. Okay, in this video I would like to show you how we will do this part modeling in Solidworks. Also to inform you that all the unit is in millimeter. Alright, so in Solidworks, make sure that unit is MMGS. So I will start it at the front plane, and at this origin point, so I will do the scene. If you look in this figure, this kind of part modeling for this pulley, the approach that we will do is based on, we cannot do this by bounding box approach. To do this is a base profile approach. So what is a base profile? If you look, we have a cross section here, kind of like at the top part of the groove shape is kind of like a crown shape, and we have a wall, and we have a rectangular section at the bottom. So this is a profile that we can revolve for full circle, so it will make a pulley. So what we need to do is the base profile shape here. So this is what we need to sketch on the front plane. Alright, let's go to Solidworks. So in the front plane here, so I will do, because since one thing to mention is that we have a center line here, so it means the profile will be revolved along the center line. So we need to create the center line at the center. The center line is our axis of revolution, and the center line to this the board, where is the board, is 60, and the center line to our sketch here is 30, radius 30. So what I will do in the sketch, okay, in the front plane, so I will do center line. You must start at the origin here, so I just simply make a horizontal line. Then, since if you look in this figure also, the thickness of this pulley is 90, so it's a good practice. I give a dimension of the center line is 90, right? So this is 90. So what I will do next is I will draw a line. Okay, let me terminate my dimension. So I will draw a line. Okay, my starting line is, it's kind of like track kind coincident with this origin point. So I will make a rough sketch and stop something like here. Make sure it's horizontal. I make a rough sketch. At this moment, we don't care about the dimension, but as long as we get the basic shape, or we call it the base profile. So there's a top one, kind of like a crown shape. We have something like this, and okay, I don't care about the, I can set the, later I can set the relation I show you. So this is basically the shape. Okay, one thing that I need to do first is that from here to here is 30. Since the diameter of the ball is 60, so I put it 30. So I know where is the position of my bottom edge here. Okay, now I terminate my dimension. So what I need to do, I just got to make sure that still, see, if I drag this line can still be, it's not, I haven't set the relation. So these edges have to be in line with this origin. If you look in this image, say we have this extension line. So this edges is in line with this starting point of our center line. So what I need to do is that I need to set this line and this one will be coincident. So you mean in line. So you mean I cannot move it to the left or to the right. So it is fixed. Yeah? If it is black color, I mean it is fixed position. And also this end point here, if you look also in this figure, this end point here also in line with the our starting of our center line is in line. So what I will do, I will set this point, I hold down my control key, select this origin point, we set it to make coincident. Sorry, it's not make coincident. Let me delete this point and this point, we set it to vertical. So it means it's in line. The dot here be cannot be moved to the left and right, but I still can drag it upward. So it is fixed to that position. All right, another relation that I need to, if you look at this portion, if you look in this figure, it's kind of like equal length here. Here and here is equal distance. So I need to set equal, and also it is collinear. Collinear means that if you look this line, if I drag this edge, it's not in line with this one. So I can set this relation, this edge, I hold down my control key, select this edge, I make it collinear. Collinear means it is in line. It is in line. Okay, another relation is this, that this edge and the edge must be equal distance. This one, I select control key, this one, and make it equal. So we have equal distance. But another thing to mention is that this line must be coincident to this point as shown in this figure. At the end, this edge coincident with this distance 90. Right, so what I have to do, this line and this point must be made coincident, so it's in line. Let me drag a little bit this shape here. I make it a little bit closer, since all this part at above here is I've not set any relation. So what I need to do is this point and this line have to be made coincident, so it means in line with this right edge. All right, if you look, we have a thin wall here. If you look at the image, the wall thickness is 15. But before I do that, because I need to put the dimension is 15. So I already set the equal distance, this edge and this edge. So I need to put dimension here is 15. This one is 15. Okay, this is 15. And hold on. Okay, it's updated. Okay, it's already updated to 15. And you see, and this level to the center line, from this point to this, let me check. If you look at the image, that level to the center line, since it said diameter is 74, so it means the distance is half of it. The distance will be from this line to the center line is 37.5. 37.5 is half of 75, right? So this will be, hold on, it's not updating. Okay, I have this one, 37.5. All right, now if you look at the bottom portion of our cross section of our profile, is already all is black, so it means it's good. The only thing left is the top portion here. Okay, the top portion, let me check first. Okay, if you look this line and that line, I already set it to collinear. I think I said it already. It's in line, so it's in line. So, and okay, if you look here in this image, we have three segments of the distance of 10, the thickness is 10, and these three edge here is in line. So I need to set it to in line, right? So this line, and I hold down my control, again. I select this edge, hold down my control key, select this edge, hold down my control key, select this edge. This must be collinear. Collinear means that it is in line. Whatever I drag the top edge, all the other edge will follow, because we already set the relation to collinear. Okay, another thing to do is that this line, if you look in this image again, these three edges have equal distance of 10. So another relation is that I select these three edge, order my control key, select the three edge, the relation is equal. So they have equal distance. So this one I can still drag it because I have not set any relation. Just a little bit I drag it as long we have kind of the shape like shown. It's okay because I can just drag this thing since I have not set any relation at this portion. All right. All right. The next thing to do is that if you look this line and this line must be in line. So this one I select and I hold on control select this one. This must be collinear. And also another relation, this line and this line must be equal. So it is equidistant. All right, before I uh, do another relation, I need to put what is actually the total height from here to the center line. Okay, if you look here, we have diameter 280 from the most exterior edge to the center line is 280. So it means half of it will be 140. So what I will do, I will set dimension from this top edge to this center line. This will be 140. Okay, okay, it's already updated to 140. Okay, another thing to do is that since this is 140 and this edge to the bottom here, if you look in this figure, is 190 is the diameter. So half of it will be 95. Half of it will be 95. So I need to set dimension from this edge to the center here is 95. Right. So the position is right. The level itself is 95. If you can see, it's black color mean it's good. Okay, as you can see, this edge and this edge is not set to equal distance. So I select this edge and I select this edge, I set it to equal distance. So it is equal distance. All right, another thing to do is that, okay, this edge and this edge is also equal. This edge and hold down the control key, select this one, this is also equal, right? So it means that it is equal. This one I already said this edge and said also equal, but another relation, if you look, this edge and this edge is parallel, and also this edge and this edge. As you see, this edge we already have the. If I set parallel again, it will be it will. I cannot set because already we already set it to parallel because once before when I do the sketch, Solidworks sometimes it auto track, it already set the relation parallel, so I don't need to add more. All right, the next thing to do is let me drag this profile to make kind like this. Okay, another I already set this one to equal, and these three edges also I already set to equal. Okay, another relation to do is that if you look this edge and also I select this edge, this one must also be equal, and this edge and this edge is also set it to equal, so it will be kind like symmetrical. Let me drag just to we have a kind of shape. All right, and all right. Okay, if we look in this image, we have a distance of 10 of these three edge at the top, since we already set it to equal distance. So I only need to put one dimension here and I put it 10. So this will be 10, right? We have 10 there. And also if we look in this image, and we have the distance from here to here is 30. The distance is 30, so I put a dimension from here to here is 30. So this is 30. All right, and we have another dimension. If you look, 30 is from this edge to this bottom edge of the groove is also 30. So I will put dimension here, from here to here is 30. All right. All right. The next thing is that the angle from here to here is 40 degree as shown here. The angle of the groove is 40 degree. So I will put the dimension from this to here is 40 degree. All right. Okay. As you can see, our profile is, if you look at the bottom right here, is fully defined. So it means that our profile is good, it's fully defined, right? So this is how we set the relation for our profile to be, for us to do revolve. Okay, the next move is that, okay, since I have the center line and I have the profile here fully defined, then I will do it under features here. So I will not do extruded boss base. So what I will do revolve boss base. So by default, SolidWorks, it will identify the center line will be my axis of revolution. If you look here, the highlight here, the line, this line, because this is SolidWorks will auto detect the center line here will be our axis of revolution. So okay, at the bottom area here, the menu on the left, we are using blind. We are not using other option. Blind, it means since this is revolve, blinds we don't play with distance because it is revolution, so we play with degree. For example, if I put it 90 degrees, so it will go 90 revolution. But the turning of the revolution, the revolve is like this, but I can go for reverse direction, it can go to that direction. But let me go for this direction. You can put any angle here, but in our case, we will do full circle 360 degrees, and it will do full revolution of our, to make a pulley. All right, we go to isometric view. So this is our pulley, as shown also in this question. So we will not do this sectioning because the idea of sectioning in this figure just to illustrate the internal dimensions. Actually, in SolidWorks, you can do section view. You can do section view actually. In here, at the top of your screen here, we have the number 4 here is a section view. You can go for front cutting plane, or you can go for top cutting plane, and also you can set any parameters here to do furthermore cutting plane of the section. But this section view is just meant for aiding our view to see the inside of our component. So I think that's all this for your pulley. So we have the pulley, so that's how you do the this base profile modeling approach. Our base profile model, we are using revolve, we are not using extrude. Alright, please do not forget to click like and subscribe my video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.